The thing I enjoy most about being an operator is that whether I'm out in the facility or I'm sitting behind a desk, it's never stagnant, it's never the same, and I always get to keep my hands on the process and make it the best that it can be.
My typical day as an operator, I come in, I check screens, check SCADA, just check the overall performance of the plant. After that, I'm out on the plant taking samples, doing rounds, checking gauges on pumps and other equipment. Sometimes I'm running analysis in the lab, doing some administrative work.
One of the things that recruits need to know is that when you come here, there's a high expectation of knowledge. You need to have skills in terms of learning new processes and retaining that information and being able to execute on your own at different facilities. So, I think that there's a normal range of what operators need to know, but at IUA, the expectation is greater. But with that greater knowledge comes greater experience and more potential for your future.
The benefits of working at multiple IEUA facilities are experience, exposure, and learning more about the wastewater field.
I started in collections, and from there I was transferred into operations. And getting an overall view of both departments has really been beneficial because I'm able to see how we as operators are able to help them do their job more efficiently, and how also they can help us with things that we need help on.
The best thing about our schedule here is we're on a fixed 4-10 schedule. So I don't rotate every week, and I always have the same days off. It makes it great because I still get a normal weekend to spend time with family, but I get to avoid crowds for my errands because I have weekdays off as well.
As an operator, we have hands-on on all new equipment, all testing and sampling, and all process controls.
There's going to be a lot of projects coming up. We have MBR, new flare projects, so starting up a lot of new and advanced equipment, very innovative in the industry.
IEUA provides a platform for individuals to come in as interns and gain their experience and hours to become a certified operator, to then come and advance their career at IEUA.
If there's an opening position for, say, a higher position, they are very supportive, and if you qualify for it, they encourage you to apply.
As I advance in my career and I gain higher certifications, I don't need to wait for a spot to open up for a higher grade operator. I just get onto the new pay scale.
The collaboration here is pretty amazing actually. When I started, I had little to no experience, and everyone here is very helpful and willing to share their knowledge if you want to learn.
You'll hear in the break room during break and lunch operators constantly talking about what's going on in their section, because we're all a team and we help each other out. And so if somebody's experiencing like a problem, we will all go over there and try to help them out.
One time we had a sinkhole in the plant and we needed to switch all the equipment over to potable water from recycled water, and everybody was communicating amazing, checking in on each other if they needed help until we got the problem solved.
Our supervisors and managers are always thinking, how is this going to affect our operators? How is this going to apply to their needs? How is this going to solve their problems? They'll bring problems to us when they see something coming down the line that they need input on, because we're going to be dealing with it every day, and they understand that. But most importantly, they treat us with respect as the professionals we are, and give us the space to get the things done that we need to get done.
So the agency does a lot to support continued learning. There's things within the MOU that allow you to take classes and get it paid for through the agency, so that's an obvious benefit. But they do a lot of other fringe things that aren't immediately obvious. Lunch and learns. There's all kinds of things going on just on any given day where you can actually take time and have a lunch and learn about a piece of equipment, or a rep from a different agency can come in and teach you about something that you didn't know about before. And then they'll also do a lot of training where they bring somebody in for multiple days at a time to train operations staff.
Most recently, we had a vendor come in and demonstrate where we, the operators, got to get our hands on and test and try on our own valves and make sure, hey, is this going to work for us?
IUA has spent a lot of time and money building out SCADA network, upgrading control rooms, putting in input outputs out in the field that allow us to do process manipulations from inside the control room, which makes our job way easier. You can do things from computer that you would normally have to go out into the field and make minute process manipulations that you can just now do from literally the comfort of your home.
The attraction of working for IUA is definitely the competitive pay, the benefits, the time off we get, and just at work having a good balance between being outside, being in the office, troubleshooting, running samples in the lab. So it's kind of a mix of everything.
It's great to work over here. People here are great. Everyone's really nice and friendly. They try to hire people that I believe can get along with everyone that shouldn't be working with, so we haven't had any problems with that. So and everyone is supportive. I think that that's a huge benefit when you're trying to work somewhere, because you don't want to be in a situation or an environment where you don't feel like you're appreciated or supported.
There's really good camaraderie, so it's a lot easier to get up and come in when you know you're just coming to hang out with your friends.